guys, can you hear me? Something was wrong with my live, that's why I need to fix it. Sorry guys. Sorry. I just a second, bro. Just a second. Good game, bro. Good game. Something wrong was with my like live. That's why I couldn't concentrate to play game. But now I think it's all okay. Adnan, can you hear me? Astro Kid, can you hear me? Astro Kid, can you hear me? Because something was wrong with my live before. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, okay, thank you. Leo, can I say? Okay, bro. Before it was like my live was lagging. Astro Kid, would you like to play with Adnan? Oh, you have exam tomorrow. Oh, okay, Adnan. Thank you for joining live. I hope see you again in future. Maybe tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Oh, Astro Kid, we will play. Okay then. Thank you for joining my live, bro. Adnan, you are a very good player. Tomorrow will be live. I can say yes. Probably. Yeah, I will come at like at same as today's time. Astro, are you here? Okay. 2016. Oh. Yeah, my friend was also a very good player. That guy, but I... So let's play. Yeah. He played very well. Do you know Astro? Do you know Adnan? I'm getting more. I join your. He played. Yeah. Oh, you joined me because you want to build your squad. Okay, no problem. It's okay. We'll do. I want to help everyone to make their squad strong, but yeah, yeah, again, squad doesn't matter if somebody has a skill. I think so. But you have like great skill. You don't need like a big squad. But yeah, if you have it would be like nice. But I'm getting more player from India. That's why I want to make a little bit. Maybe we will do bigger tournament in this next month. Just a second. How can I add him? Ah, yeah, but you know, last week I gave away around 3,000 coin giveaway to my supporter and the lucky winner. So if the player will come and play, I will organize this type of tournament frequently, I can say. But I need I need also support from viewer, you know. The player some guys like wants to play only, you know. They come and play. If they get chance to play, they stay. If they don't get, they go away. That's the problem. Yeah. I will organize giveaway every week, but not this week. If we knew strong. Yeah, but my plan is like every week. But this is not like fixed. But you know, every week I want to organize giveaway and tournament. For example, giveaway on Friday and tournament on Saturday, like this. Once I reach like 100 views at the same time, or 50 views at the same time in the beginning, maybe I will give away for one lucky.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Like different kind
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise
but anyway,
is fervent.
I need supporter like you, Adnan and Marvelous.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley. Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Yeah, that's why I helped them to
scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands.
Not too much, you know. I am also a student. I can't give like too much coin, but yeah, maybe 1,000 coin for 2 lucky winner. 2,000 for 2 lucky winner, and even though it's like I don't want to take any entry fee from the tournament player, but they need to come and follow the rule and play, that's all.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
No, that's
how many friends do you have, Adnan?
Cafu.
I mean, eFootball friends.
Pedri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Roberto Carlos.
Adnan. Yeah, how many friends do you have? Like eFootball friends?
Batistuta. Shot a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Bellingham does well to stand firm and defend it.
Do you have any friends who play football? eFootball, I mean.
Real chance! Deftly away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Messi. That looks a good... Up for a header! And that's what you call inspiring.
Oh, you are. I am also introvert. So you can't like imagine that like I am kind of extrovert, but even though I am introvert, I want to like go live. So don't you have a friends for eFootball? Like how do you play eFootball if you don't get like it? No, I don't say Insta, but friends.
A bit more oomph to reach its target.
I mean, do you have any eFootball community?
Sure that's not getting through. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Aimed beyond the defence. Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Torres is onto this. Torres
Adnan.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great hit! Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he was quick to react. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Adnan.
And the pass is intercepted.
Twente have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by
Oh, so you don't have a friend who play eFootball, right? That means.
And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Mbappe! Pedri. Rice. It's Pedri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Batistuta. Now it's Torres. And it's Messi. Steaming on goalwards. So
Oh,
he's a shot,
okay.
and it's come back out to him. Big moment.
Okay.
Massive goal.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him
Okay,
an
Adnan.
advantageous edge, and he applies it
Nice
with
to
lethal
meet you.
effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he was alert to it.
Woo!
That is
My
suitable.
age
Done delicately.
28.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, great ball! Barcelona
28,
can
and you're?
lead again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The message is clear. None shall pass. And here's Osimhen. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh,
Same.
no, that was never going to make it. Referee's given
I
a
mean
throw.
28.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always...
Goes in for the header! In for the pieces!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, important interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Yeah, I'm still studying.
Deftly done. That is ended up in no man's land. It'll be a throw-in.
What should I do? Need to study.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Big chance!
Shit,
And he
man, this is
nearly went
crazy.
all the way.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Mbappe.
20 clearly have been instructed to kill
Yeah,
this
but
off.
yeah.
Offence is the best form of defence.
I do job as well, but
Now it's Haaland.
it's
Across the
very
water.
hard to manage job and study at the same time, you know. It's very hard to manage job and like study at the same time. So it's a bit difficult for me as well, but need to do.
Good ball over the top. That's going to go a long way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed.
Nowadays
having
my
made the
job
run
is just
and not get
this
dicked out.
one, streaming.
Oh, what a mistake! Van Balten deals with that comfortably.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Decent hit! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
This is not good.
How very smart. He
Yeah.
just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a
I
player
like
of his
to
talent
stream.
wasn't picked up sooner, and he
Now
picked
I
them
will
off instead.
continue to stream. Bro.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19.
You are studying IT.
Coming on the field
Okay.
is number 23. Varane.
What do you study, Adnan?
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's good.
And they're on! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, okay, BCA is quite familiar in Nepal also.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 45.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to.
He's got tall.
France
Only
Beckenbauer.
partially clear.
Coming on the field. Number 20.
Bellingham.
Dembele.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
Bro,
Batistuta.
you want to
That's
be...
been cut out, well played. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went wrong. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot.
Mine? I'm in... I don't know how... I'm in... 5 division. I don't play division. Adnan, I don't play division. Yeah, it's good for improve, but you know, I don't want to play eFootball like as a full time. I do streaming and I play like spend 3-4 hours here, and then I can't play in like division in streaming. I need to play with the guy who wants to play with me. That's why it's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
kind of, but I need to improve, but I will improve. This is also kind of division, you know. There are also many like player from different place, like from different. So what can I say? Like this is also kind of division. Don't you think so?
Already underway. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. No way through.
This is also division. This is also division. I think.
Rice. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and
Yeah, friendly.
Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't...
Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the header! Oh, great low ball in.
No, that was a slick move.
Yeah, I
and
am
there
married.
were several options in the box to pick out. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. Messi. Shifted upfield. Barcelona still
Adnan.
without a single shot on target. Well, that had the makings of something quite
You know,
promising, but
living
it's
with
fizzled out
wife
into
and
nothing.
playing eFootball is like very difficult task for me.
Rice
For
can
everyone.
see things others simply cannot. Fernando Torres. Shot. And Messi! Haaland. Rice. To Osimhen. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Pedri.
It's difficult.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Haaland. Good ball over the top.
Yeah,
And
see,
he's straight offside.
yeah, she don't play, but yeah, she doesn't play, but you know, she doesn't want me to play every time.
Looks to clip it forward. And there's
She
green
only
grass
lets me
ahead of
play
him.
when I am live, you know.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
And if I want
Oh, what has
if I
happened
want to
here?
play like
And it
after
is
my
clear to
live,
see that he is
and
not at
she
all happy
like
with
she's
that.
like
Yeah, the
you
idea
play all
was
the
right.
time in the
The
live
delivery
and you
wasn't.
are still playing eFootball
It's run loose.
when
Who's
you
going
are
to
off.
get there? No way through, so this time
Then
surely.
what should I do?
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Yeah.
Have
Now
beautifully
she's
policed that midfield. The opposition have been
here.
handcuffed.
No, I can't.
Roberto
I can't talk
Carlos.
about talk about in this topic. You know, she is already here.
And it's Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
So from tomorrow,
Really must be
if
thinking
I
what he
do
has to
like
do to
this,
score
you
there.
guys can't see me from tomorrow.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. Mbappe tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Batistuta's cross. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Rice. Now it's Rice.
And here,
Now it's Haaland. And here's Torres. Picked out Haaland! In he goes again! Messi is flagged offside. Fernando Torres. Cafu deals with that comfortably. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Please report to the staff room
Some
immediately.
first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. it's Ronaldinho. He's gone forward, and now the breakaway.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Rice. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Beckenbauer. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Hello, hello.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Hello, Adnan.
20 are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
My wife was
So
here.
well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
She was here. Love marries, love marries.
Costa Curta. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. And he was quick to react. Twente appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Time and again they are repelled. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty
She was
telling
here
It's
before,
hard
but
to
now
argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Torres looking to get on the end of this. Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Substitution in progress.
20 are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the
Battle
lines
has been
of go
cooker
make a
में
nuisance of yourself.
भात छ पकाएको तेरै लागि हो
Caught offside that time. David Villa. Messi. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
20 are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Adnan,
Now it's Mbappe.
so how many hours do you play eFootball in a day?
Smashing header. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Cafu. Pedri. Lovely. And the shot! In for the pieces. Quick to recover this. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Ronaldinho instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Nicked it back promptly. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ronaldinho, just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Ronaldinho.
So when you finish your exam?
Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Rice. Number 4. Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field. Number 15.
Now it's Bellingham.
Valverde. Number 23. Varane. Number 11. Mateu.
July 17, okay. So it's almost more than half
Cafu.
month.
Valverde. And Mateus. And that will be it. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm
Yeah, I
applause and
want to be
acknowledgement of the effort
this
put in by the
gamer
players.
also. Yeah.
But that does not
But
hide the overall
you
disappointment.
want to be a gamer, that's
What were your
great,
thoughts
bro.
on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Okay. It's she is your classmate or? I don't think there are other people. Marvelous. Okay, Adnam. I don't think Adnam can play, but yeah, it's okay, Marvelous, if you want to. Yeah. Is there anyone wants to join, please? Oh, okay. Is your from, like, is she from your own locality or? Guys, anyone wants to play or wants to join, please join. I don't think. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're gonna marry her after 2 years, right? Oh, okay. When I get the job, I will make her. Okay, as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah, that's good idea. Oh my bless. In India, when you want to marry, you want to get a job. Yeah. Also in India, love marriage is rare. No. You can't say like that, Adnan. It's very common nowadays. Love marriage. Yeah, Adnan is from India. I'm from South Africa. I know, bro. I know. You are from South Africa. Joking. I'm joking, Marvelous. Marvelous, let's play this. I think this is our last game. Then I need to prepare for this tournament. I need to write the name of the player, everything. We almost get enough player for the tournament, so I need to arrange. I need to write the rule and description for the tournament. Now this time it will be big. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Adnan. We got 27 player until now. Now 5 remaining. Maybe tomorrow we will get all of them. Marvelous is from South Africa. He is also a good friend of mine, and he supports me, and I support him.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin. Well, I can tell you...
Why do you need 5 slot, bro? You already registered in the tournament.
Feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this round. Action has already started. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch. Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of
The keeper.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say
now
the
you can see.
Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen.
I was
think he's
busy in
someone
talking,
who
you
can
know.
be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a
Bro,
lovely first touch.
which system?
And at the same time, he's got
Like
the
you
pace
said, you
from
go to
behind
the
defensive lines. And it's
others'
very
stream
difficult
and
to
play
see any
friendly match
weaknesses in
with
his
them,
game.
right?
The complete
And
package.
Yeah, I'm... Odegaard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
what is the
Well,
name of that
someone's doing his
channel?
job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
I need to learn how they like engage with the
Galatasaray
viewer.
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Sorry, and I mean, you said you go to the others' stream and play with them friendly match, but
Barcelona.
I want to learn from them how they how they engage with their viewers, how they play game with their viewers, you know.
Pedri, a player who
Because I am
needs
a
no
new,
introduction.
so need to
Moment you
learn
thought
many
that was going
things
somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
as a new, you know.
Well
I
seen.
just
Saw
started
that coming.
That's great positioning. So
from
good from him.
last
Now
month.
it's Odegaard. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the fires from distance.
So how
It's
can you
Ramos.
tell me
Who's
how
gonna
they
get there? He's
talk,
shifting
how
through the
they
gears
engage
here.
with viewer, how
He
they
is
play
just
with
caressing
viewer?
the ball.
I need to learn from them.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rice. Interesting ball. Now that's well seen too. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gets his pass away. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found...
He got one blitz. Mostly they have get up fam and then start so they have already audience.
Stylish in the extreme.
So when they start
delicious
live,
goal.
That is simply tremendous. I
people
mean, how
will
easy
come
would it have
inside.
been to get across it or
So it's,
overhit it?
yeah.
Perfection.
But the but the question is how they get like fam like, is this fam what that means? Is a family or
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never
Now
a good
they are
time to be
doing
caught
right
out,
back.
you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is a great pick out.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his...
Up he goes!
yeah, I will do.
Oh, just
My
couldn't
plan is I
turn
will
in.
do
No, that was a
every
slick
week
move, and
tournament,
there were
but
several
it's not
options in the
possible.
box
Sometime
score
I will
to
be
pick
busy,
out.
you know. But I try to like I would try to give make a giveaway 1 week and 1
Roberto
week
Carlos.
tournament.
Messi.
Leo
Messi will not want to lose. And De Bruyne! And yes, it's there!
Leo is also
And
from
once
Nepal.
more,
He's
we
my
are all
friend.
square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal
Leo
down,
खेल्ने हो
they
फेरि
dug
2
in to
vs 2
produce
अघि
a
कल
really fine
भएन
spell,
के
which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 41 minutes is number 17.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there
लियो
himself.
तिमीले अघि दुईटा
Yeah, it's not a surprise to
त्यो
see Milan
ग्रुपमा एड
super
गरेको
there,
त्यो मान्छेहरूको
considering how
नामै
much
छैन यार
movement
त्यसमा.
can be generated on the ball. Great.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's ruffled a few feathers. Has a go! What a wonderful goal!
No, they participate big tournament and so big. YouTube will
Well,
react
we've
to the
seen the
player
hunger
and
to
the
win it
team
back and the
comments.
focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Okay.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray after 43 minutes is number 9. Erling
16 मा छ
Well, this
कहाँ
is what we've
16
been
मा
waiting
यार.
for. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That pass isn't the best.
तिमी र म खेलौँ न त एउटा.
Mbappe.
मलाई जितिहाल्छ.
Cafu. Oh, super find. And he can clear it away. And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
And a quick announcement.
And
My
we are
main
up to the
language is
break.
Nepali, bro.
What a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Since I'm from Nepal.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And you're?
Kvaratskhelia. Osimhen. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri.
Malayalam,
Looked
okay.
promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nuno Mendes showing good feet.
Is that official language in Kerala?
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their
okay.
shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Yeah, in. So do you know Hindi?
Put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Can you speak Hindi?
Works it forward. That's been cut out. Well played. And here's Haaland. Little pass back. Haaland fires it. He's had a shot.
Ay, shit, man.
It's in. And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down
you
as
don't
one
know
of the
Hindi.
easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
I can understand Hindi, but like I can't
So
speak.
the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Beckenbauer makes the interception. That's a throw.
Okay.
Now it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. Alcantara. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Leo.
Kunde gets into some space.
खेल्ने हो तिमी र म एक गेम
Osimhen.
नत्र म त जानु पर्यो.
Messi. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
तिमीले एड गरेको दुईजनाको नामै छैन यार
He's
त्यो
gone for
WhatsApp मा.
goal. It's loose
के
now,
नाम
they
रहेछ?
want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. And that has left him in a heap.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Rice. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Oh, super ball.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime...
Ah, he's given it away. Shot a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is
ए
surely
ओके.
done!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that.
अनि खेल्ने भयो एउटा खेल्छु. या इन केरला some
Galatasaray lost themselves into a 3-goal lead.
you can see some most of the restaurant I think.
De Ligt does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He gets big. And with the goal
Adnan,
at
I
his
think
mercy,
most
a
of the
dreadful
restaurant
miss.
have Nepali people who work like in restaurant.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
लियो तिमी खेल्ने भए बस्छु.
Substitution.
Ronaldinho. Decent hit! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch!
Okay, and this was
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Has been indicated.
Veron. Valverde. 4 extra minutes added on. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
How can you say nice?
Beckenbauer. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Alcantara. Valverde. And we're done.
लाउली एक गेम खेलौँ अनि जान्छु.
Barcelona played more than a part in what has
Huनु
been a
पर्यो,
very
सिक्न
exciting
पर्यो.
game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Okay, Leo. Astro, I now I'm gonna play with good name. Astro, I'm gonna play with Leo, okay? And this will be my last game. Yeah, bro. Thank you for a very good game. You are a pro player, Astro. खोइ त देखिन त यार छैनौ त तिमी. No. Astro is here, okay. Clifford, he doesn't come to my live today. Going to sleep. Okay, hello, he's your wife is there. No, he's just outside the room. Okay, bro, I will also sleep. I will also sleep after this game. I mean, I will. Hey, my time has come. Okay, Adnan. See you tomorrow. I need to like write all the participant name and then make some rule in the PDF, and I will send in the group, share in the group, and then I will also sleep today. This is my last game for today.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a
I'm
great
playing
sense of
this game very
anticipation in this
seriously.
stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
See you tomorrow. See you,
And
bro.
expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Osimhen. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball.
Thank
That's
you.
a
Thank you,
contest
bro.
to keep an eye on.
See you. See you tomorrow. Yeah, if you can't, you can't. No problem. But yeah, I will text you. I will text you. I have your number now.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Osimhen!
Okay, bye,
Well,
bye,
they
bro.
won't be deterred
Bye,
from
take
trying
care.
again, Peter. They have the bit between
And
their
best
teeth
of
now.
luck for your exam.
He's got a side of goal! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Look at the space here. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is great defending, so alert. Cafu is there to clear. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a good ball out wide. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ronaldinho picked out brilliant. Ronaldinho!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. And here's Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing. That's headed upfield.
रामसँग खेला न यार लियो
Ronaldinho.
खोइ त
He's playing it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. A lot of space ahead of him. He's had a shot. Now he wants to get in
अहिले
on
म
the
तपाईँ
act here.
खाना
They're
पर्यो
just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Short changes him with that pass. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Osimhen. Costa Curta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone forward. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ronaldinho. Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. And Messi! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, no joy this time. And here's the chance to counter. Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Osimhen. Cafu. Rummenigge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Messi. Lovely feet. And it's Ronaldinho! Oh, just wide.
Ronaldinho nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And it's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's played in here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Cafu.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quick.
And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
I don't know which formation I'm using. I will show you, bro. This is my formation 4-3-3. Do you see? Look at. Did you see here? Okay. Yes.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pedri. Rice. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's going for goal! So close to drawing level.
Ronaldinho
What
absolutely
if
knew
this
he could ill afford to miss that.
Number 13.
Cozy.
Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Federico Valverde.
Interesting ball.
No, 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 no.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And he's intervened well there.
Astro. Bro.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Astro.
Nice sequence of passes this. Nice control. Has a shot! Oh,
Astro.
that was wicked. A truly
Hello,
wicked
Astro.
effort.
Are you here,
Looked
bro?
like he tried to give it some extra width.
Just wait for 30 seconds.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 19, Rice. Coming on the
Can you just wait for the 30 seconds?
Dembele.
that, hasn't he? That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's nice. Yamal! He's got a goal!
Let me
And
wait.
there's the goal they've been looking
Okay,
for.
nothing, bro, nothing. Because I
That
am
is
also ending
lovely.
this
Finished
live.
with amazing
You know,
expertise. Yeah, and it's
that's
not
why
a
I just
surprise to see
wanted
him
to
allowed to
ask you
shoot
how
from
was
there,
your writing.
considering
Did
how
you
much
finish your
movement
writing or
will be
not?
generated on the ball. Great hit.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Who is Imin?
He's had a hit! The whistle has gone and it is all
Not
over.
it. Okay, bro.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were
Imin,
at times cohesive, very
bro,
capable,
how are you?
but
Where are
undone
you
by an
from?
opponent who simply did a better job.
May I know you?
And
Who
with
are you
penalties
and
sum
where are
up
you
what we've witnessed,
from?
Jim.
Well, there was a
Just
distinct lack of
wanted to know,
clarity
then
or
I can play
commitment
with
in,
you.
in everything the
Leo
players
Baba
were
Baba.
trying to do.
म त
Looking
जिन्दै
pretty
नसक्ने भयो.
lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Okay, marvelous. Good night.
Well, that's it
Oh,
for
you are
tonight's
from
match, so
Turkey.
it just remains
Okay,
for me
okay,
to thank
bro.
Jim Beglin
Yeah, I
alongside
can
me
play with you,
and to wish you all
but
a
I'm
very
I'm gonna
good
end
evening.
this live, you know. But still, I can play with you. Just join the room. कहाँ सकिनु यार, तिमीसँग त त्यस्तै हो, सकिनु त, तर सिक्दैछु. अलिक सुध्रिएको छ नि, होइन? Yeah, of course I can wait. बिस्तारै सिक्दैछु लियो, अब होला नि एक न एक दिन त. होला नि. ल ब्रो, म योसँग जोइन हुन्छु अनि त्यसपछि लाइभ नि काटिदिन्छु लियो. अब के खान्थ्यो भनेको. ल म यो त्यो एउटा आएको थियो, त्योसँग खेल्छु एक गेम. लाइभ इन्ड गरेर खेल्छु. अनि म नि सुत्नु चाहिँ यार, आज त टाइममै सुत्नु धेरै दिन भइसक्यो. तिम्रो पनि टाइम थुप्रै भइसक्यो होला. ओके, गुड नाइट ब्रो. भोलि पर्सितिर भेटौँला. टुर्नामेन्ट जित्नुपर्छ है तिमीले. सिरियस भएर खेल्नुपर्छ. ओके, गुड नाइट लियो. हुन्छ, भोलि भेटौँला. सी यू. यो आउँछ अनि म ठ्याक्क यो जोइन भएपछि लाइभ इन फेरि खेलिदिनु पऱ्यो नि. भर्खर मान्छे आउँदैछन् होइन. ल, गुड नाइट है. आइसक्यो त यी आइसक्यो यही त होला नि ल गुड नाइट ल मैले यो एन्ड हान्दिएँ ब्रो आई एम गन इन दिस लाइभ ओके बट स्टिल वी क्यान प्ले
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. No way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a shade optimistic. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is... Oh no, what has happened here? And the finish! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That looks a good ball through. Kvaratskhelia. Shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's slung out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's ambitious. There was plenty of power on that. And we have our...